Welcome back to the channel. My name is a-bomb. We're back with Football Manager 2020 and Believe in the Blades with Sheffield United, the final video of this series in the 2006-2007 database. I've got to once again give credit and give props to the MadScientistFM for creating this, much like it did the 2003 one last year. It's a tremendous achievement, and I actually had a lot of fun doing this. We've kept Sheffield United up. We've got 2 more games to go. Man United at home is the first one, and then we end away against Reading. We could still maybe climb a place and finish 12th. We could drop to 14th, and hopefully we do either go up a place or maybe stay where we are, stay 13th. But it's going to be a difficult couple of games. And as always, if you're enjoying the videos, drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you haven't done so already, or if you're new, do consider subscribing and turning on notifications, and let's get into the last episode of the series. Last episode, we lost both games. We lost 2-1 at Ewood Park against Blackburn in a game where I thought we probably deserved a point. I didn't think we were that bad. And then we lost at home 1-0 against Portsmouth. A little bit more disappointing there. Portsmouth doing the double over us after that 5-2 win at Fratton Park. So the last 2 games will be played today. After this, I don't know what I'm going to do because the promotion project's still up in the air. I still don't have a job. I haven't really been having a chance to play it because I've been doing this. So I haven't been able to get too far. But I think I'm in September and still at Inverness. I haven't resigned, so maybe I should have done. But I don't know what I'm going to do. I didn't even know if that'll continue. Do I stop that and do another series? I don't know. I've got no idea what to do. If I did do a new series, I know what I'd do. I don't want to tell you because it's kind of a spiritual successor to a previous series. That's the only clue I'm going to give you for that. I don't know what I'm going to do, so we'll have to wait and see what happens with Inverness and if we do get a job. I might keep it going and see if we can get something, which might mean a short break from the channel while I figure out what I'm going to do. I don't want to do a second season with this as much as I've enjoyed it. I did always say this was going to be just one season. It's been fun. But let's jump into our final 2 games then. We start off at home against Manchester United. As you can see from the table, we can't finish any higher. We could drop as low as 15th. Reading are 5 behind us. So if we lose this game against United and then Reading beat us and they win their other game, then they'll leapfrog us as well, and Charlton as well, 4 points behind us. So yeah, we could drop 15th if things go horribly. But Man United at home, we've yet to have a really big upset win this season. This might be the one. Man United not looking too good. They're in 4th place, but form, like 2 wins in 5. What were those defeats? Chelsea and Fulham they lost. They then beat Chelsea, beat Middlesbrough and drew against Fulham. This is the team that we're going to try and do it with. We're going to go back to playing the Diamonds, which we haven't really gone to for a little while. We've had the sort of 3 midfielders and then we moved into a Diamond as the game progresses. So Stephen Pearson is going to start this game behind Cabot and Webber, the double advanced forwards once again. Montgomery and Chaplow in midfield. Michael Ton's going to drop to the bench for this one just because he's a little bit tired after the 2 games previously. Because we're playing ahead of a back line of Unsworth, Jagielka, Samay and Hoyt, who is back after his rest, and Paddy Kenny in goal. Well, I've changed up the bench a little bit as well, and I've put a couple of wide options on the bench with Eiffel and Alembe on the bench. We haven't really had a chance to play them. Eiffel's not started a single game because we haven't had a wide tactic. We've gone to it in previous games, but we've never really started with it, maybe a couple of times. I think in cup games where we've had Alembe and a Gengini have got a couple of starts each. But we're going to maybe go to it if we need it and try and get some width out there, because that's where I think we've struggled, is that because we have such a narrow formation with this Diamonds, we get a lot of attacks coming out wide, and the fullbacks, Unsworth and Hoyt, just can't do it themselves and they need some help and they don't get it because there's no other wingers. But let's see how this goes. Like I said, we've yet to really have a shocking upset result in this one, and we've had some good wins, but we haven't really had a massive scalp yet, the likes of United or Chelsea or Arsenal or Liverpool. None of them have really been games that we've won. The closest we've come was we got a draw at White Hart Lane against Spurs. That's the closest we've come to getting any sort of result, and that was a decent away point. But it's an interesting Man United team. No Rooney. Rooney must be injured. Kuszak, Hines, Brown, Ferdinand, Gary Neville, Carrick and Fletcher, Paul Scholes, Wright Phillips, Sean Wright Phillips plays for Man United, and Alan Smith's up front. Sean Wright Phillips signed for Manchester United for £53 million. What? Give the fans a performance to cheer. We're at home, and this is our last home game of the season, so let's give them a good result. Although, honestly, I'm dreading this one because we've had some heavy defeats against big teams. We've lost 4-0 twice against Chelsea. We lost 4-1 and 5-1 against Arsenal. We lost 4-0 at home against Spurs. We did get an away draw, as I mentioned. Hopefully, this one will go a little bit better. But early stages, we have got a bit more of the possession. And we've had one shot on target. We're going to start attacking. Well, we've been doing it. We just haven't managed to get a goal from it. Fletcher free kick, 25 minutes in. And it is a header by Carrick, but it's not on target. Come on, let's go attacking. I think this is the way we're going to get these results. We've got to bring the game to them. Previously, against these big teams, we've kind of set ourselves up a bit defensive. Here's Paul Scholes. And Alan Smith's through. He went through the defence like they weren't even there. Between the two defenders, and Alan Smith scores. He's got a tremendous hairstyle there. Don't know if he ever had hair that long. He probably does now. Obviously he does, because it's a face pack. I don't know what he's up to actually these days. Is he a coach somewhere? I'm not really sure. But Alan Smith gets past the defensive line and fires past Kenny. We're going to leave it to positive actually. We've got the possession, but you know we're not going to outplay Man United. There's no need to go attacking. We'll see if we can get an equaliser though, but Ronaldo might score here. Oh, he almost does. It bounces off the post and Hoyt's cleared it. Chaplow wins the ball well there. Here's Danny Webber. And he sent Cabba on his way, who just has the one defender to beat, but Rio Ferdinand does well to stop Cabba from getting a shot away. Wright Phillips, I can't believe that signing. Sean Wright Phillips goes for 50+ million in 2007. I don't really know what to say about that. Hines. Carrick. They've got a lot of space here. I think we need to push that line up a little bit more. Fletcher. Oh, wow. We're going to push them a bit more. We're going to try and press. We're going to get stuck in and go for a more urgent pressing defensive width standard. We can definitely turn things around, but we haven't done much. We've not really had a chance. United have had 3 shots on target. We haven't really got out of our own half very much. Struggled for possession in the opposition's half. I'm going to say no pressure. Let's just see if we can get something. We haven't been terrible. I'd just like to see a little bit more from everybody. Just a little bit more effort. What can we do to change that? Montgomery, let's make him a ball winner. Again, we'll leave him on support. Pearson, we're going to have again support. And just try and help out the midfield a little bit. Show some passion. Like I said, we've got almost 60% possession here against United. And we've not really had anything to do with it. And here's a throw in for United. It's Neville to Scholes. It's starting to sound like an Ant-and-Dec song now. Scholes to Rio. Sean Wright Phillips has scored. I don't know how that sneaked in at the far post. 2-0, 52 minutes. It's going to be another loss, isn't it? This would be, if we lose this one, we'll have won 1 game in the league in 12. I'm surprised we're still in a job at this point. I know we're one of the teams expected to go down. Again, that's gone straight through everybody. But, I mean, it's lucky we haven't had this form throughout the season. Otherwise, we'd be dead certs for relegation. Montgomery's had a crap match. He's going to come off. He's tired, but Michael Tonge is going to come on. Advanced playmaker. No. He's going to play out wide. We're going to give it a go. Wide, playmaker, attack. And that's it. And then we make a second change. I'll take off a striker. Let's make Webber the pressing forward, not complete forward. We can take off a striker and put Eiffel on and try and go wider. Let's see if that works if we get to a bit later on. Let's go attacking as well. Let's see if we can get a goal, a comeback, something. No, Ronaldo's going to score here. No, he's not. No, Kenny makes a good save. Here we go. David Unsworth. We're seeing ourselves in possession for the first time in a while. Ligertwood. Chaplow. Ligertwood has it back. Bad ball. Didn't find Hoyt. But Ligertwood manages to get it back for us. Here is Hoyt. Chaplow. Trying to go long. Here's Cabba. Can he set up Danny Webber? No, because set up Tonge though. Tonge scores his first goal of the season. It's 2-1. We're not out of this just yet. Michael Tonge has been the assist king for us. I think he's got 10 assists, maybe more. But he gets his first goal in the penultimate game of the season. The ball forward by Chaplow. Stephen Cabba gets it. Puts a cross in. I was expecting Webber to get on the end of it. But it's Michael Tonge with a header. Webber is going to come off. And we are going to go to our wide man. We're going to bring on Paul Eiffel. And see if we can get... Do we want Cabba off? No, not Cabba. We wanted to take off Webber. Webber's the one that's on the 6.4. Right, Cabba up top. Eiffel out wide. Tonge out wide. We've changed things up. Can we mount a comeback here? This would be stunning. If we can come back from 2-0 down against Man United. Let's hope we can do it. Oh, we've won the ball. Samé to Webber. Here's Cabba. Might be Webber's last involvement here. And Brown gets in the way. It's a corner. Right, 78 minutes on the clock. We're running out of time to try and get an equaliser here. Samé with a long ball. And it comes to Rio Ferdinand, who made a mistake in the reverse fixture and actually cost United a goal. Bad defensive error and a rare one by one of England's top centre-backs. Here's Kieran Richardson. He's got past the number 19. Goes for goal. Oh, it was a bit of a P-roller, that one. Right, one more change to make. Hoyt's actually had a rare bad game. Let's make him... Again, let's try and go a bit more attacking. Full-back attack. Unsworth, I think we'll make automatic so we can attack if we want. Lightwood's going to come off. We are going to get another striker up there with Rob Hulse. So essentially we've got a 4-2-4 here. Pearson, shadow striker. So we've basically got 3 strikers with the wideman as well. This is pretty much a 4-1-5 we're playing right now. And we've got 10 minutes left to try and get a comeback here and save a point. I mean, we've lost a lot of games recently. It would be nice to try and get a result here, especially against Manchester United, who in real life, of course, win this season. I don't know what's happening at the moment. I think Spurs were leading. I'm not quite sure what the table looks like at the top now. Hines wins the header. Oh, Richardson lost out. Pearson. Tonge. Oh, it's Pearson. Oh, it's a weak effort. It's a weak effort, and that might be our last chance. There's 6 minutes left. But that was a good chance to equalise and we haven't taken it. And our right Phillips has got lots of space out on the right flank. And into Carrick. SWP's got it back. And Scholes, wow, he hit that with some force. 3-1. I think that would be game over now. We came close to mounting a comeback. We got a goal, but didn't manage the second one. But there's still time. There's still 5-6 minutes left of normal time. Plus probably 3 or 4 minutes of stoppage time. But yeah, United again. They turned it up. They found another gear. 5 minutes of injury time, and that is going to be that. I think it's going to be another defeat. There's a minute or so left. It's going to be 4. Oh my God, what's happened there? I mean, I know we're in the middle of a pandemic, but you don't need to social distance against your opponents in 2007. It's 4-1. Wright Phillips has scored again. I mean, what are they doing? What are they doing? Chris Morgan's injured at the moment, captain, and I think it's showing because, yeah, it's a mess. I'm going to say you are... I mean, I'm telling the truth, aren't I? They are underdogs and they gave it their best. I mean, the defensive attributes weren't good, the defensive rating, sorry. So I'm going to say I'm not happy with defensive work. We've got a horrible goal difference, haven't we? What's our goal difference? Probably about minus 30. Minus 25. And we've got 1 game left. And everyone else has still got to play as well. This is going to be a bit nerve-wracking, seeing how everyone else does. 2 draws. So we picked up 5 points out of a possible 36. It was suggested that we do a team meeting. There's 1 game left. Let's hope we can win this last game. I've had a good bit of a go at them and said that things haven't been going our way. But I believe in them to make things right again. And hopefully we can end this with a victory, because I'm pretty fed up of losing. I mean, I've enjoyed this season. But, yeah, we need to end with some points. Even if it's a draw, I just don't want to lose again. I'm getting fed up. They both lost. That is good news. I think that means that we stay where we are. Yes. So we actually don't have anything to play for in this last game. Just pride. Wow, Newcastle. I did not see that. I didn't notice that they were actually top of the league. Oh my God, if Newcastle can win the league. Do you know what? Suddenly the top of the table. Wow. Chelsea drew, Man United drew, and Tottenham lost. 1 game to go and Newcastle are top of the table by a point. I'm more interested in the top of the table than Sheffield United's game. Who's the manager at the moment? Is it Roeder? Glenn Roeder could become a Premier League winner. What is this save? Sean Wright-Phillips is playing for Man United. Glenn Roeder is 1 win away from a Premier League title. What is going on? Okay, Reading versus Sheffield United. 2 teams in poor form. Reading have only won 1 of their last 5, and that was a win against Fulham. But yeah, lots of excitement at the top of the table as well. Every team is playing. So there's a lot of things to look out for. Morgan, you're fit to play. I'm playing you. I don't care if you're hurt or tired. You're playing. Montgomery's coming out. Tonge is going to come back in. Advanced playmaker attack. Chaplow becomes box to box. Gonna have Pearson shadow striker behind, once again, Cabba and Webber pressing forward, advance forward. I'm going to say aggressive. And I'm going to say we need to step up our game. There we go. That's a big team talk. I just shouted at them in the dressing room. Justin Hoyt, probably going to be the last time we're going to see him because he's moving to Celtic on a real transfer. So it won't be at Arsenal anymore. Also, I haven't mentioned that I've forgotten his name. Claude Davis has left the club and gone to Seattle. He missed training 3 times in the past few months. I've never had anyone miss it more than once, and I never get that often. So he was fined 2 weeks' wages, and then a few days later, sealed a move to America. So he's gone. Good riddance. 18 minutes into the game here, we've had 1 Reading highlight, and that's it so far. Here is Nicky Shorey, and a header on goal, Dave Kitson, and it's nowhere near. Once again, David Kitson's black in the game. David Kitson in real life is ginger and white. 6 shots by both sides. No one's hit the target yet. That's not good. Again, we're having a bit more of the ball. There we go. We have a shot on target. It only took 36 minutes. And we've got a corner kick here. Unsworth. About 5 minutes left of the first half. Not a great corner. Chris Morgan. Unsworth. Morgan again. Cross. Sonko with a header away. Little clears it further on. Justin Hoyt. Chaplow. Hoyt again. Ligertwood. Tonge. Webber. I'm going to sneeze. I can feel a sneeze coming on. But there's a highlight and I don't want to sneeze during the highlight. Chaplow. Ligertwood. Okay, I think it's gone. It's fine. If you preempt the sneeze, then it just won't come. Hoyt. Oh, that's a good ball. Webber. Come on, cross. Hoyt! Oh, it's a goal! Justin Hoyt, 40 minutes played 5 minutes ago in the first half. And that's his 2nd goal of the season. He scored a very similar goal on camera, I think it was. May even have been against Reading. I'm not quite sure. I believe we beat them 1-0 at home on camera. Because we did have a good run of like 3 videos where we won. Which was really, really good. And then we spoiled it. And since then we've been absolute toilet. Here is Hoyt again. Could yet get a second before half time here. Justin Hoyt, his last appearance for us, has given it away. Here's Kevin Doyle, and number 5's got to keep close to him, but Kenny gets down to the ball, makes the save, and that will be half-time any minute, I think, and we lead 1-0. Keep it going. Keep the lead, please. I want to win a game. Don't get complacent, I'm going to say. Keep this lead. Come on, get another goal. Score another goal. Here's Nicky Shorey. Maybe I just don't do well with central attacking midfielders. I seem to have very little success with them. Graham Murty, cross. Convey. Why can't we defend a lead, please? Bobby Convey scores. We're going attacking. We're doing it again. It hasn't been working, but I don't care. I want goals. We're going to go attacking. Bobby Convey scores. Again, look how much space they had. We had... And again, Convey had too much space. What is going on, guys? Oh, this is annoying. It's a set piece for Reading. Convey. Kitson. Post! Leroy Lita. And it's cleared. Okay. And we've still got the ball. Cabba. He's taking it past the man. Come on. Come on, Stephen Cabba. BK's taking it off him. Right, another change coming. Cabba off. Hulse on. Switch of play to Eiffel. No, it's Nicky Shorey. Didn't get to Eiffel. Harper. BK, long ball. Jagielka wins the header, as does Tonge. Here's Richard Chaplow. Loney from West Brom. Had a mixed match season. Not really had a great... Well, that sums his season up, really. Signs of brilliance, but ultimately screws up a lot more than he does well. 5 minutes to go. Oh, cleared by Ligertwood. Here's Danny Webber. Come on. We're 3 versus 2. We cannot mess this up. Webber goes between the 2. Danny Webber has missed it. Well, no, it's on target, but it's been saved. We were 3 versus 2. How did we mess that up? 6 minutes of stoppage time. Where have they come from? I mean, they're flying by. Okay, 1 minute to go, and it's a Hanneman goal kick with Reading. Oh, God. Is it going to be a goal at either end? With a highlight this late... Oh my God. That could have been disastrous. Right, there's seconds to go. It's a goal kick with us. It's Justin Hoyt to Morgan. Lita, I can't believe how close that was to being such a horror show. Murty wins the header there. Sidwell. Harper. Okay, it's a goal kick. I think that's going to be full time. It is. We haven't lost, but it's another game without a win. So that means that we won 1 of our last 13 games. That's not good. Newcastle won the Premier League. I didn't look at it all game because I was involved in the Sheffield United one, but Newcastle have won the Premier League. Glenn Roeder is a Premier League champion. Spurs won 6... I've just seen how many goals there were. Spurs won 6-0 on the final day. Newcastle won 6-3. Man United lost on the final day and they finished 3rd. Newcastle and Spurs, the top 2 of the Premier League, and the big 4 are behind them. Liverpool, minus Rafa Benitez, finished 6th, but we get 13th. A respectable finish. Halfway through, we looked like in a really, really good place. We were going for top half. And then the last third of the season, as I said, we just completely capitulated and just struggled for points and goals and couldn't defend. Okay, end of season awards. Michael Tonge wins Fans Player of the Season with 37% of the vote. Phil Jagielka comes second with 29%, and Justin Hoyt on loan from Arsenal gets 3rd place with 21%. That's it for Believe in the Blades. I've actually really enjoyed it, despite having a really horrible run of form towards the end. It's been really, really fun to play in this database, and like I said last time, it's a nostalgia trip because 2006, 2007 it was a really interesting and really good season, like from what I remember. Like if you've seen that goal of the month video from December, there were some absolute worldies in terms of goals in this season, and some of the players that were around as well. You know, the likes of Drogba at Chelsea, Henry at Arsenal just before he left for Barcelona, and Man United with probably one of the best squads the Premier League's ever seen, definitely up there. It's just been really fun and really interesting, and I did not expect Newcastle to be the ones to win the Premier League. That really surprised me. The question is what's next? If I can find a job in the promotion projects, I'm going to bring it back. But like I said, I think I'm in September and I still don't have a job. So I don't know what to do about it. I don't know whether to just start recording again once I get a new job, or scrap the promotion project, which is a shame because that intro is the first time I've paid money for an intro, for like an intro template. And it was going to be a long thing as well. I've only done 3 seasons and I've got 2 promotions. I was expecting it to last the rest of the game, and I was going to, aim for like 6 promotions, 7 promotions. And at the moment, I don't know if I'm going to be able to continue it because I can't get a job. The other option is to start a new save. And like I said, I know what that save's going to be, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. All I'm going to say that it's going to be a spiritual successor to a previous series that I've done. That's the only clue I'm going to give you to that. But we might not even see it because I might bring back promo projects. I've no idea. If you did enjoy the video, then do drop a like down below, leave comments. And if you haven't done so already, or if you're new, do consider subscribing and turning on notifications. And I will see you in the next video. And I've got no idea what that video is going to be. I'm going to end things there, guys. Once again, thank you very much for watching. And I will see you soon. Goodbye.